Hello. Um, I don't know if you can hear me. Can you hear me? Okay, so if you can't hear me, you just comment and I would I'll check my end. Sorry. Okay, guys. I need to be sure you are hearing me, please. I need a response so I can kick off. Ibube, can you hear me? Bangaren ƙarfin gaba, wallahi ba wata ba shekara mai ciwon. Ibube, can you hear me?
Okay, good evening, sir. Fortune Chidera. Welcome to the IC African podcast. It's good to have you here, sir. Thank you for honoring me. Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you.
All right.
We are live now. I can hear you very well. We are live on YouTube. Yeah, people are even watching. Okay, can you hear me, sir? Hi, brother Fortune. Can you hear me? Can you hear me, sir? Can you hear me? Is my audio
Yeah.
good? Can you hear me, sir? Can you hear me, sir? If you can hear me, please tell me. Let me know. It's like
Yes.
your mic is muted. Let me see if your mic is muted. No, no, no. It's not muted. Okay, I'm back. The network is not friendly yet. So we have Brother Chidera, Brother Fortune Chidera here as our guest. Good evening, sir. Welcome to my podcast. Thank you so much for honoring my invitation to speak on the Ice African podcast. And we are very sorry, viewers, about this network of a team. It's not really friendly. I'm just be taking it back and back, but I will not give up. I'll keep pushing and make sure we do this podcast successfully. So, Barack, Fortune Chidera, I want to confirm that you can hear me from your end and you are here. So we get started. Now the network is fine. And I can see your face. Okay. Okay,
All right.
welcome. Okay, thank you.
So I want to believe you're hearing me clearly now.
Very well. I'm happy that I can hear you now and you can hear me too.
All right.
This
Thank you.
is deep inside conversation. That is what the IC means.
So can I go on?
Sorry, I can't hear you. I don't know if you can hear me. Yeah, you
I'm
can go
hearing you.
on. You're here to talk about. Okay, okay, you can hear me, right? Okay, fine, fine. So you have the stage now to teach us e-commerce money. We want to know where the money is. Thank you. I'll be at the backstage. So I have to share this now so that people know that we are live. Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much, Ebube, for this privilege to share about my knowledge in the e-commerce space. So I'm going to talk about e-commerce money, and basically, I'm just going to do like a quick crash course on e-commerce, and I'm going to tell you where the money is in the e-commerce space, right? Okay, so my name is Fortune Chidera. I'm into e-commerce. I've been doing this for 3 years now, and I can tell you, it's not going to end anytime soon. I'm not going to stop anytime soon. Okay, so without wasting time, let me just dive straight to what e-commerce is. So we all know what commerce means, buying and selling, right? So the E there is like electronic commerce. Okay, that's what I just e-commerce, electronic commerce. So e-commerce is basically buying and selling online, buying and selling online. So it can be anything. It can be from the books you buy online to the food you place order online to the products you place order online. So although I'm not going to dive into that, but there's digital product e-commerce and there's actually physical product e-commerce. But here, the one I practice is actually physical product e-commerce, right? Where I sell physical products, and I happen to be in the fitness niche, so I sell those fitness equipments like the treadmills and exercise bikes and co. But okay, so that's just the meaning of e-commerce: buying and selling online. Then I remember one time when I was on a vacation somewhere in Nigeria here. Uh, I wanted to buy something from the store, Market Square store, right? But I didn't have the strength to walk out, like to go out to start trekking to the place and all that. Then I just remembered that Market Square actually has an online presence, right? They have a website where you can place an order for something and they bring it to wherever you are. And that was what I used to purchase the items I needed from Market Square. Okay, so you see, one thing we need to understand is that e-commerce is actually the now and the future because it's not going anytime soon. You see, the way I was lazy that day to actually walk out to get something from the store. That's the same way a lot of people are actually becoming lazy, or let me not use the word lazy, actually becoming more relaxed to be able to place order for stuffs online while it gets delivered to them wherever they are. Okay, so that's just e-commerce for you, and that's just the beauty of e-commerce. Yeah, you can place order for what you want online, and you get it delivered for you. So that is at the end of the customer. So coming to the sellers, which I am. So let me just give you a brief story of how I started the business. Then I give you um, how to set it up quickly. Just gonna be a crash course. Then so back then I was working for my auntie in Benin. So I came across a course from my mentor where he was teaching on how to sell products in Nigeria without having to import. I had actually learned e-commerce, like the international e-commerce, before I got this course. But the international one required a lot of money to start up, and the procedures were kind of tough. Okay, so I was like, since this man is actually going to be teaching about how to do this in Nigeria, and how I can get the products in Nigeria and also sell in Nigeria, I think that's a better offer for me. So I took up that offer, and this man, Mr. Kings, that's his name, Mr. Kings, Onyekama Kings. I took up his program and went through it, and that's how I started my e-commerce his journey. So the first product I actually sold was a fitness watch back then, but that's by the way. So the journey has not been smooth, but we thank God we are where we are today. Then one thing I see about this e-commerce is, I'm this kind of person that looks into like the next 5 years, next 10 years, this thing you are going into, what is it going to be like in the next 5 years, okay? So and I've checked it, and this e-commerce is even the next 20 years, e-commerce is still going to be there. So it's not something that is going out of state, or like that's not going to be trending again. This is not a trending stuff. This is like a real business, okay? So because every day people buy and sell things, so now bringing it online to their own comfort is just the best way for them to access these items they are buying. Okay, so now the e-commerce let me just teach you like very briefly how to start your e-commerce business, right? So you can see how to make the money from it, because that's what we are here for, how to make money from e-commerce money. So e-commerce, one very good way to start and scale your successful e-commerce business is actually to find a product that solves a problem. Yes, so you just need to find a product that solves a problem. So you know, problem not the finish. Okay, problem not the finish. So we are always having daily problems. We're always having both in the health sector, in the fitness sector, daily life challenges and all that. Okay, so these products, there are some unique products that solve these daily problems of the human, that you can actually put up on the net and sell and make your money. So that's just a very simple way. So find a problem, get the solution and sell it. That's just what we do in the e-commerce, right? So we sell solutions. We sell solutions. Yeah. So like I'm gonna give a very brief example. Like there is this product I sold back then. It was a massager. It was like a pillow massager. This because me myself, you can see that after the whole day, if you're in Lagos, you should understand Lagos traffic issues and all that. Then after the whole day, you see you're very tired, and you just need that good massage. Now, not everyone has the luxury of going to the spa, right? So that product was a banger. It was a hit because a lot of people bought it because of this stress they go through daily, and the product is like a massager. So it's just like a small massager that you can plug and put on your bed, put on your car, anywhere, and to massage your body. So that's like a problem solver. It is solving the problem of massage for the everyday life person, and everyone needs a massage. Okay, one way or the other, you need a massage, and even arthritis patients. A lot of people need almost everyone needs massage. So that was why that product was a banger, because it was solving a problem. Okay, so and the way our e-commerce is very simple. So um the structure is just very simple. You have your platform where you showcase your product, right? So let's just put that as the website. You have your website where you showcase your product. Then you get traffic you draw traffic to your website. You get orders from the website. Then you deliver. So I'm just going to break into those three, right? The traffic, your website, and the delivery. That's what I'm just going to talk about briefly. So the traffic source we use basically is the Facebook ads. Of course, it's not like if you post these stuff on your WhatsApp status, nobody's going to buy. People are going to buy, but how many people are going to buy? Is that the kind of money you're looking at? Depends on the kind of audience you have on your WhatsApp already. It will now determine the kind of people, the kind of item you should be selling to them. Okay, because I actually started selling organically before I even started with ads. Okay, like the fitness watch I told you about that I sold at the beginning. I actually sold organically. I sold like three organically. Yes, through my WhatsApp status, and two out of the three people that bought it were actually in the medical field. So, and that product was like new in the to them. Okay, so that's why they actually bought that fitness watch. Then the last person, I think he was just one of these people that just want to feel among, and he just got the watch because it was really nice. It was a really nice watch. Okay, so so traffic source is what I'm talking about now. You can drive traffic from anywhere, from your from your social media handles, from Facebook, from Twitter, from anywhere. But traffic is the lifeblood of your business, right? So you need people to see your offer. You need people to see this your website. So we use ads. We run ads for these products that we are selling. Okay. Then you run ads from so basically we use the basic one we use is Facebook ads. Then we use when you're ready to grow, you can delve into others, right? So you use Facebook ads to drive traffic to your website. Then once they get to your website, they read about your product. So on this your website, you can just create a specific page for each product. So let's say I want to sell this my Samsung phone, and I'm like, okay, this is a Samsung Galaxy Note 10 Plus, and I'll write all the specifics, the features, the benefits, right? Then I'll put my order form there for them to feel if they're interested in buying, right? So you drive traffic from wherever traffic source you are driving from to the website. Then whoever is interested places the order, and you receive it at your back end. Then you deliver. So about the delivery, so in Nigeria, or would I just say in these third world countries, we have not started, or we we are used to this pay on delivery. We're used to pay on delivery. So most of our customers pay on delivery. You understand? So because I know a lot of people might be asking, what about payments? Okay, your payment, yeah, you're gonna get your payments, right? So a lot of people do pay before delivery, fine, right? But the the one I practice for now, we are still building our brand, right? Is pay on delivery. So once you've gotten these orders at the back end, you confirm your orders. You call your customer to know um, if they really placed the order, and tell them when they're going to be getting their order, right? Sorry, let me. Okay, tell them when they're going to be getting their orders. Then from there, you deliver their order and they pay you on delivery, if that's fine. So it depends on your own funnel structure. If you want to do pay before delivery, you should have built trust with these customers before then. Okay, so that's just it about the structure of the e-commerce, right? Traffic source to your landing page or to your website, then to the delivery system, right? Then very quickly, because I'm trying to minimize time so we can delve into the question and answer session. I think I'll perform better in the question and answer session where you can ask me questions and I answer you directly based on the questions you've asked, right? So I want to just talk about two money pillars in the e-commerce, right? Now this is for people already doing the e-commerce, or if you want to start, I think you should just key into this, right? So there are two places that I've seen that most people actually ignore, but there's a whole lot of money there in this e-commerce, right? One is the follow up your customers before, during, and after they have purchased your products, right? So it might be like, what do you mean by before, during, and after? Okay, now someone places an order for your product, right? You call the person, maybe the person doesn't pick the first time, second time, and you feel, this customer is not serious. That customer might be serious, but he might be busy at that time. So before he's actually using the retargeting ads, sorry, before using the retargeting ads, like now a lot of customers might just maybe they see these products on their Facebook wall and they want it, but maybe something happened, a call came in and they were distracted, they couldn't place the order again. You have to follow them up with your retargeting ad. So retargeting ad is like showing your existing the people who have seen that ad before, you are showing them again, you're showing them again and again and again. So that's just it. Or people who have okay, that's advanced kind of. So just people who have seen the ads before, you target them. That's following them up before. Then during, now that's what I was talking about before. So someone has placed an order for your product now, and you call him like 2 3 times and he's not answering. What you need to understand is that these people are also human like us. You can get busy at any time and for so long. Okay, I don't even want to talk about my experience in the last within the last 2 weeks. I've been a very busy person. So now someone can be very busy and he might see the call, but he can't pick the call at that moment. 2 hours later you call again, he still can't pick the call at that moment because he's still engaged on something. Now, a lot of us might just leave that customer and like he's not a serious person. But I can tell you that if you follow up these customers effectively, emphasis on the effectively, you are going to get your money. You're going to get your money, right? So don't just leave any customer hanging. Follow them up effectively. SMS, WhatsApp, day one, he didn't respond. Day two, he didn't respond. Day three, you can send them a message for like 5 days. They place order means it is meaning they actually need it, right? If they don't need it, they will place order or they want it. Yeah, some people might just want it, but they don't need it. Okay, so they just want it. So just keep on following until they say I'm not interested again. That's my own rule. I keep on following up until they say they're not interested again. Then the after is after they have bought your product, someone that has bought once from you and you have delivered actually, that person has a tendency of buying more. Yes. So if you sell like like a category of products, so let's say you're in the health niche and you sell maybe infection products, you can see that from one problem you'll be able to discover another problem and you'll be able to discover another problem. Okay, so after the sale you need to keep on following up, right? Whether you're the physical products or digital products, even in digital products, once someone buys your course, you know that this person needs mentorship. If the person has the money, the person can even pay for your one-on-one mentorship. The person can pay for your 1 hour strategy session. So just follow up even after the sale. Don't just say because you've made that initial sale, then that's just it. That's not how this stuff works. There's actually money in follow up. The money is in follow up. There's money in follow up. Then then the next one I want to talk about is bundling your products, right? Bundling your products and Hmm, this one I learned this one from one of my mentors, Mosuche. Very nice guy. Okay, so bundling your products now. This might not apply to everyone, but I'm trying to see how I can make it apply to everyone. So but let me just use the beauty niche. Okay, so in the beauty niche, you can see that when someone has acne and pimple and this their skin issues, right? So one thing I have a friend who is playing big in that niche, and he has actually confirmed this. Once you find a way to bundle these products in a way that your customer needs it, you make a whole lot of money. And if you are just selling one product for like 5,000 naira, once you're bundling this product, maybe you bundle like 3 products and sell, you can sell it for as much as 20 25, right? So these bundling products to I think I'm not going to talk much on that. Maybe we can talk much on that maybe some other time because I'm looking at the timing. Okay, then okay, it will be, I want to be sure you are being heard. Sorry. It will be, am I still on time? Okay, let me just continue. So the last thing I want to talk about is your customer retention. Customer retention. This is still under the follow up, right? This is still under follow up, but let me just talk about it. So one thing we need to understand in this e-commerce too, all these are ways are money spillers in the e-commerce, right? So you need to understand that that initial purchase of the customer is just the first meeting, and you can actually meet with this customer even more than five more times. And I have customers that have actually come back to even ask of things we don't sell. Like they just want to know if, okay, maybe you have this item. I don't know if you have this item, and you're like, no, we don't have this. So then we can redirect to maybe a colleague who is selling. Or so customer retention. So the significance of this is to actually do this in the perfect way. You need to build a relationship with this customer. Okay, you need to build a relationship with your customers. So it's not just that you just after the first sale you don't just leave them, right? So you need to build a relationship with them. So if it's an item that needs like follow up on, or for you to show them the procedures where how they can use the products, you should follow up with them, ask them how they are using the product, hope it's effective. Ask them for feedbacks, right? From their feedbacks, you know if you are improving or if you are going to maintain your tempo, right? Then you can also give them loyalty, like you can have loyalty cards where maybe like, okay, let me just put that a referral system, right? So you can have where they introduce their own friends to buy from you, and they get a commission from that. That's actually affiliating, but I just needed to chip that in because that's actually a money spiller, right? I have customers who have actually told their friend about their item, and their friend bought from us, and they get stuff from us too, right? Even if we don't give you in cash, we might give you like free gifts, right? You can just do that. You can chip this into your business and watch it grow. So I want to get the questions because like I've passed my time. I want to get the questions. So just ask your questions about the e-commerce space, and if there's anything I have to answer, I would answer here. If there is no one, you can actually message me. I actually have this I'm growing a new brand, the Ecom Growth Factory, where we talk about e-commerce in general. Okay, we talk about e-commerce in general. We had our first program in January. Yeah, I don't know where we're having the next one, but so we talk about e-commerce. You can follow us on Instagram, Ecom Growth Factory. So we talk about e-commerce and we answer questions too. So you can follow us, message me there. I'll answer you. And we're also coming up with series where we are going to be discussing about e-commerce problems, and we are going to be giving out the solutions to those problems. Okay, so that's just it. So it will be please take over from here. Let me get the questions they have to ask, then I would answer. It will be Collins. Are you there?
Okay. Hello, sir. Thank you so much for that awesome session. I'm really battling with this network here, but I still don't want to give up. I still want to give up.
Oh,
All right. Thank you, sir. Sir,
I can see your network is
I did not
disturbing.
get extremely bad, extremely bad. I have switched like three lines. I went from now I'm using Glue. The other time was Airtel. When you called me, it was MCN. I was trying to pick nothing else. So I had to end the call. Now I see that the Glue want to work so that it will not look like trying to disturb the this will not to work. That's why I have to end the call and make sure it works here. Okay,
It's
thank you, Chinwe, for joining. Chinwe is watching from Lagos. Say follow up before, during, and after the sale. Okay. You said something, sir. Why will you not want to leave this e-commerce industry? The first time when you started, you said you will not leave it. You're never ready to leave it. So I want to know why you will not want to leave it anytime soon.
okay. Okay. It's a very simple analogy. Okay. This is something I have tried, I have tested, and I trust it. Okay. It has made me a lot of money. It is still making me a lot of money, and I see that in the next 5 years, 10 years, it's still going to be a thing. It's not going out anytime soon. Okay. So that's why. And another check is, can my industry produce billionaires? Yes, my industry can produce billionaires. Jeff Bezos is the CEO of Amazon. Okay, founder of Amazon, right? I don't know if he's still the CEO because they changed position, right? So you can see that Amazon is also an e-commerce platform, even though Amazon started with books, right? But now you can see Amazon is like the leading online retail platform out there, right? So, and now he's a billionaire. So this industry has produced billionaires, and I'm going to be one of them very soon. So that's why I can't leave the industry anytime soon.
Amen. You'll be that billionaire. Of course, you're already a millionaire now. Um, there's this question I want.
I'm not hearing you. I'm not hearing you. I'm not hearing you. I don't know. You should check your connection, please. I'm not still hearing you. Please check your connection.
I don't know if the sound is okay now.
Yeah,
I
it's
have to go back.
better now.
Right. Okay, the next question is this. People talk about sourcing for products, sourcing for product, digital product that sell, that make money. So I have to ask this question: is this thing something seasonal? That at a particular time something will sell? For example, this time this is what will sell at this season. So I want to understand if this e-commerce something that is seasonal for sales.
What what I explained initially, the method I use is selling problem solving products. There are some products that are trendy products. There's some products that are trendy products, right? So those that was the category of products you just mentioned now. Like you can hear that maybe in this season, this product is what works in this season. Of which yes, there are products like that, right? But what I focus on is problem solving products because whether it is raining or it is sunny, problems happen, right? There's people with problems. So when you focus on those problem solving products, you won't have that issue of you have to wait to this period before you are able to sell this item, or you have to wait to this period before you're able to sell this item. So that's just it.
Okay, thank you. Now I want to ask a question. What makes a product sell and convert better?
One is a lot of things actually contribute to that. Okay, so one is the product should actually solve a problem, like I initially said. Then two is from your own end. When you are designing your page, um, you have to tell the customer why should they buy it. Even if now there's some customers that are aware of their problem. There are some that are not aware of their problem. There are some that are already aware and they know, okay, this is the solution I need. So, but for those that are not aware of their problem, so on your page now, you need to start explaining to them that, okay, do you go through this? Is this what you're experiencing? So they'll know that yes, I have this problem, and then you lead them to the solution, which is your product, right? So that's one part. Then on the ad too, on what you're showcasing, it has to be attractive. You can't just do any crappy stuff and put out there that you are because you want to sell something. You don't just work like that, right? So that's just it. So a lot of factors contribute to this question you just asked now, but I think these few ones I touched are like the major.
Okay, you said sell a product that solve purpose problem, but now there are people who are really afraid of buying same thing that they bought before that did not work for them. And when they see that thing, they will say, people that started is copywriters, they have come again. They will not say, I know you bought it before, but it has not worked for you. But this is a different one. You see copywriter trying to manipulate the customer. The customer will like now be smart and wise and say, this is what I've seen before. They said that this is what will not happen again. But now, if we are now using another way of hacking our brain and our mind for us to come and buy, and I say, I know you bought this again and again somewhere else. They must have write a sales copy that capture your attention, and now this one is a completely different one. And the customer like, try something else. Don't write something like this to pass me. I won't buy from you. So what other way will you say for this kind of people who are bought probably product that could not solve the problem repeatedly, and all they see is just copywriting, 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 because they have designed fine, fantastic funnel, but still it's not solving any problem.
uh, I understand what you're trying to say, and it's very very funny. So, one is in this case, if you believe the one you are selling is working now, you can rebrand it so it doesn't carry that image of the old type that people saw that was not working. Okay, that's one. Two is give real reviews. So if you can get your customers, your previous customers who have used this one to do a video for you, this is not the falsified one now. You can get if you can get your customers to do a video for you or write a honest review for you, that's another way. But yeah, I understand what you're trying to say, but like I just said, the first step is like if you can rebrand this the new one which you believe is working, then two you can get live video testimonials to help you counter that objection. Okay, we actually call that customer objection. So there are ways we counter those customer objections.
We are still striving. Thank God we are doing this well, and we are going. We're making progress. So, are you there?
Yes, I'm with you.
You've
I'm
answered
with
that
you.
question, right? You've
Yes,
answered that question I
yes.
asked. Okay, now I know I not get the answer you answered, but maybe better watch the replay. I'll get to get the answer.
Or
So let me just move to the next question. The next question is this: what platform do you use to sell e-commerce? What platform you use to promote products?
okay, okay. That's the ads platform. So we run ads basically on, like I said it initially, we run ads basically on Facebook, right? We run ads basically on Facebook. Then we delve into, so currently we are delving into the Google ads where you can run ads to YouTube and every other social media under Google, right? That's Google ads, Gmail, others. So, but basically we run ads with Facebook. Then we set, so Facebook is like the traffic source. We get traffic from Facebook, then we send to our website. I don't know if you got that.
All right, I'm back again. We're making progress. Ah, thank God for today. Anyway, it's fine. Okay, sir, are you still with me?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, you've answered the question right because I did not get it because of the network. So once I go back, I watch the replay. Okay, now people say, okay, this is the best niche. This is the best niche. I want to ask this question. If one should be starting out, should they focus on a niche or there should be generic or should that be generic or specified in one industry as an e-commerce starter?
Okay, when starting out, I love this question first of all. When starting out, when I was starting out, I was just generic because at that point you are trying to raise funds. Okay, you're trying to raise funds because um, streamlining to a niche is not really easy. Okay, it's not really easy. Although along the line, once you are generic and you now see where you play better at, you can now say, okay, yeah, I want to settle down this niche. But I believe one should actually be generic at first. Then as you are going, you streamline to a niche. So a lot of people might debunk this, but I'm of that idea of generic first, then streamline to a niche later. So that's just what I believe. I hope you got that.
Okay. Yes, I got that. I got that. I got that. Okay, now where is place? Because people say you must buy. Okay, but let's talk about the physical product. I don't know if you promote physical product like the one you have to drop ship, you have to take it from a place to another place. So I want to ask, where are these places where you get all of these products and sell?
Okay, so yeah, I sell physical products, and one is you can actually import these products or you can source them locally in Nigeria. You can import from China, Japan, India, whatever, and sell in Nigeria, or you can actually buy in Nigeria. There's some products you can buy in Nigeria and actually sell in Nigeria. So that's it. So you can buy some in Nigeria, you can import also.
Okay, what of any being who is saying, okay, I don't know anybody in China or Japan, I don't have
That's a whole new section.
who
We call
who
that
are in those China or Japan to be able to get goods.
we call that mini importation. There are some sites you can actually go on like 1688.com. You can actually go on those sites and search for the products you're looking for, chat with the supplier, then you that's a whole new section of e-commerce, right? That's a whole new section of e-commerce. So that's important mini importation. Then from there you can go to large scale. So that's it. Then for Lagos, you
So
can
if you have to start all over again, okay, okay, you can go on, go on.
then for Nigeria, there are some major markets in that you can actually go to and source out these products. So that's it.
Okay, people ask this question a lot. Can one start this with no capital? This e-commerce business, can one start it with no capital?
Well, I'm going to say yes and I'm going to say no. Okay. So, if you are expecting money from something, you should actually be able to put in money. And you should actually be able to put in money. Okay. So, yes, because at the initial stage, I started with nothing. Okay, but it was not sustainable till I had to raise funds to push the business properly. So what how I started with nothing was okay, my friend was selling the fitness that fitness watch I still mentioned. My friend was selling it, and I met him and I was like, okay, I want to sell this item. Okay, I want to sell this item. So can you give me some pictures I can post on my WhatsApp status on my Facebook? And let me try and sell. If I go down my Facebook wall, I'll still see I posted that item. Okay, let me see if I can raise some cash from it. So he gave me some of the graphics images and some of the live images of the item. This is when I was starting with nothing, right? So I posted, and like I said, out of all the postings I did, only just three people bought, and my profit back then was not even much. So it is not sustainable when you start with nothing. Your story can be different. You can try, but when you start with money, when you start with the funds, it is a whole lot easier. It's a whole lot easier to scale. It's a whole lot easier for you to make sales because now you're investing in ads, you're investing in your websites and all that. So it's a whole lot easier than someone that is just trying to bootstrap.
Wow, wow. So you've given ways you started because of the relationship you have with someone. So like your relationship is another capital. If you know somebody that have the products that you can get from them, then you promote. So I think that works. Can you hear me? I like to
Yes,
go. That's why I'm not able to show my face. Hope you can still hear me, sir.
yes, I'm hearing you
Okay,
clearly.
good. Now for somebody like when you were starting out, what were your struggles? Were you able to make sales at the first process of starting this e-commerce?
Okay, the struggles was figuring out okay, so the
Did you get
sales
my
process.
question right, sir?
Yeah, I got you. So the struggles was actually with the ads side, but
Okay, okay.
put in once you put in your time to learn something, like learn. Okay, so I think a lot of us were jumping into the one space without getting full knowledge about it. Okay, so we're more of learning on the job, learning on the business. So, but once you learn all these things before you go into the business, you would actually succeed faster and easier, right? So back then I had struggle with the ads because I didn't know ads I didn't know these ads deep down, and this all boils down to a mentor, right? So when you have a mentor that teaches you these stuff, it's far easier than when you're trying to figure out everything on your own. Okay, so that's just it. So my advice is actually get a mentor if you want to actually do something like this. Whichever business it is, you should actually have someone who has done it, who is still doing it. Okay, so the person can show you the way. Okay, so back then, as if I had someone who was actually showing me how to run the ads the right way, I don't think I'd have had any struggles because back then that was the only struggle I had because I already had the web design skills and all that. So it all boils down to learning something before doing it to make the money.
So, can you hear me now? The next question is, did you get started?
Okay, it will be Collins. Can you hear me? Hello, can you hear me? Hello, can you hear me?
Start e-commerce? What are the tools that they need to get started?
Come again.
I don't know if you're there, boss.
I didn't hear you. Come again.
Maybe I should show my face to so that you will know I'm here.
Come again. Come again. Repeat.
Okay, okay. I said, what are the
You are cracking. Can you repeat? Repeat what you said. I'm not hearing you. I'm not hearing you. I'm not hearing you. I'm not hearing you. I'm not hearing you, please. Can you work on your mic?
Thank you so much, sir, for tonight. We will be wrapping up now because of time. We really spent, in fact, we've exceeded our time. Thank you so much for coming. God bless you. I love you so much.